Today on Days of Our Lives, Xander struggles with remorse. John receives a disturbing phone call. Dimitri wants immunity for himself and another. Megan tells Kristen about a new familial connection. Megan sends a letter from Rachel to Kristen as part of her new employment in the prison. Brady and Chloe are unquestionably over, Kristen announces after tearing it open. Kristen snorts. Megan yells as Kristen reads how outraged everyone is that Sean shot Beau. No, no, and no. When they hear glass breaking at night in their apartment, Xander and Chloe run to the living room. Xander convinces Chloe that he can handle this while brandishing a shiny stick. He shouts, "Who's there? Explain yourself." As she grimaces at a broken picture frame on the floor, Chloe flicks on the light. "My hero," she snorts. While Marlena reads on the couch, John gives her strawberries and whipped cream. Till Brady gets home, they make out. He says he and Rachel are leaving and apologizes for interrupting. He assures them that they won't be far even if they'll miss him. He intended to relocate across the street, but Xander and Chloe, his new roommate, beat him to it. Kate and Roman enjoy their reunion in Greece. He updates her about Beau's situation and the transfer of custody to Hope's long-term care facility. Kate requests that Roman put her wedding ring back on her finger as he takes her to his hotel room. It would be his honor, he claims. Harris accuses Dimitri of making up a hostage in his cabin. None could be located. Who has mentioned that my captive is on this ship, you ask? While still restrained to the chair, Dimitri asks. He won't divulge their identities, though, until he secures universal immunity for both himself and another. His anonymous prisoner will soon be scheduled for an appointment at the gates of heaven, if that doesn't happen. Xander fears their flat is haunted after a portrait he hung falls. Chloe laughs, but Xander worries about Susan following him around. He feels responsible for her passing, but Chloe advises him to accept responsibility and move on. Though he makes an effort to grow from his mistakes, trouble always seems to find him, usually the result of his financial plight. Perhaps there isn't a ghost here, yet I am. John mentions that Xander shot Brady and Marlena, while Brady complains about him. Brady believes he shouldn't be given a pass just because they made it, which, however, not everyone was as fortunate. Brady is reminded by Marlena that Ava murdered Susan. Brady is aware that Xander was involved. Additionally, he abducted Rachel and never owns up to it. He thinks that when he ought to be in jail, Xander would involve Chloe in his upcoming scheme. Harris demands to know who else Dimitri wants immunity for on the fishing boat. As he reveals that it is Megan Hathaway, Harris' former boss, Dimitri chuckles. While Megan cries about Beau, Kristen tries to console her. According to Megan, he was the driving force behind her escape strategy. Kristen asks her sister where she stands and reminds her that the plan is for the two of them. Megan assures Kristen that her plan is already in motion. They only needed to coordinate things. Kristen demands to know about whom she is speaking. Dimitri von Leuschner, according to Megan, is her man on the outside. Tea is served to Xander on the couch by Chloe. He assures her that he doesn't actually think Susan is following him around. She regrets that what happened to her has caused him such pain. They lean in toward one another and concur that they shouldn't frequently find themselves together in the middle of the night. As they are about to kiss, Chloe steps back and bids him good night. As Chloe heads to her room, Xander watches her with intent. Roman tells Kate about her urn at the pub as they are curled up in one another's arms. He acknowledges that he spoke to it, and she responded. That seems familiar, thinks Kate. Perhaps she was trying to reach out to him as she was frozen solid. Roman claims that right now, only having her in his arms matters. According to Kate, it's like a dream. Roman doesn't ever want to get up. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.